our dear Nathan is finally making his fucking move here, getting out of the land of the cucked Canucks and making his way to the land of the pseudo-free.
I'm going to be close to you. It's going to be fun. We're going to do enhanced interrogation techniques.
You're listening to the Art and War podcast with your hosts, Nathan, B.R. and Paige. Nathan is a Canadian illustrator with a couple years of military experience. B.R. is a British anarchist that moved to the States. And Paige is a lifelong artist based in Washington. All three are passionate shooters and community builders. Together, they run the Chillderburg art page. Enjoy the show.
Jorge's so good. I love him.
We do love Jorge. Jorge actually gave me some very good audio tips way back when. I mean, you know, as the people know, I am first and foremost a visual artist. Audio is very much a new thing. I mean, not at this point. I've been doing it like 4 years, but
fuck, dude, when did we start recording?
I was trying to do a cold opening, but then you had to go and announce it.
Way
to not be cool.
Oh man, no, I'm the least cool person you've ever met. Hey Paige, how do you feel about enhanced interrogation techniques?
Oh no,
I'm sorry. Speaking of annoying animals, my dog is telling me that there's a rabbit outside.
Oh,
is that
like something you need to deal with? Can
I maul it, please?
She's just like, there's a bunny outside. I'm like, shut up, I'm recording.
Aren't you in like downtown Seattle? Where did the rabbit come from?
No, where I actually reside in my office is like on the outskirts. So like I say Seattle so that people aren't like, oh, where the fuck is that? Because if I tell them where else I'm at, it's just like there's a bunch of like suburb areas that are like smaller cities.
At that point it's getting too specific.
Yeah, so I'm like Seattle. Then they're all like, oh, because I could tell you Kirkland or Redmond or Bellevue, and they're like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, Seattle. So it's just like, but it's better Seattle. So
Nathan, what were you going to say about enhanced interrogation techniques?
So we had a little bit of experience with waterboarding this
down in Texas. Yeah. To update people. Yeah. So it's myself, B.R., Nathan, and Paige here. Kind of giving you a little insight into what's going on with the show and what's going to be happening in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, not to get us too into the weeds, but there was torture.
so me and Nathan hung out for the first time ever in person down.
Yes, it was wonderful. We went to a Buc-ee's.
Oh, I just did that myself not long ago, and I now know why people don't shut the fuck up about it. Buc-ee's is lit. It's
Buc-ee's
so
is
lit.
pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I will hail the corporate gas station because
actually, yes, I will simp for this one particular corporation. I walked in and the first thing I saw was like a pink women's t-shirt with, I think, wine, guns, and chocolate on it in like the live, love, laugh font. And it's just like, okay, this is good. I'll go here.
That's just an American trucker shirt. Like American trucker shirts are just the gayest shit, and it's awesome. They go so hard. I hate this so much.
I love it. Buc-ee's is fantastic, and like, do you have them where you are, BR?
No, they're. Oh, sorry, they said.
Or both of you, really? I figure there's none in fucking Washington.
They're a southern thing.
Yeah,
they are.
So they stretch in the southern belt.
Yeah, I bought a bag of beaver nuggets, which sound much worse than they are. But I've been eating them basically all day. And I wonder why I had like a gout attack between that and like all the red meat down there.
See, if you go to the South and you don't get gout or like leave feeling like it, then like you didn't do the South right.
I didn't do the South thing. I slept in until 2 p.m. and then woke up with like in the most pain. And it was worth it. The brisket was worth it.
One day Nathan's just gonna fucking die. That's the real reason that they brought on another artist, is just in case Nathan fucking dies of some stupid made up disease or like
it doesn't actually exist. And if he's lame enough to die from it, I mean, we'll just
100%.
We will just switch over.
I deserve it. If I find out that I'm going to die for whatever reason, I'm going to. No, Lucas isn't on here. We're not going to Fed post.
Well, speaking of the U.S., our dear Nathan is finally making his fucking move here, getting out of the land of the cucked Canucks and making his way to the land of the pseudo-free.
I'm going to be close to you. It's going to be fun. We're going to do enhanced interrogation techniques. It's going to be great.
100%. If you haven't yet, you need to contact our dear friend, Mr. Thumb, and tell him what you went through because he'll probably just be like, yeah, it's wrong. This is how you torture someone correctly. Like when we hang out, literally the thing that Mike and I talk about together, we just talk about like torture studies and I'm like, oh, this is so good. This person understands me.
I sent him some not great drunk voice messages. I'm not going to get it.
Wait, while we're at Chillderburg?
While we were at Chillderburg, I was with Cammy, the Street Ventures. I'm not going to get into them too much.
Did you? So wait. Did you tell Paige about the torture that went down at Chillderburg?
I have not. No, we're just fucking cold opened on it. That's for you two. I was left alone. Thankfully, I did not get tortured. I'm too old for that shit.
Was it just like fun torture? Or was it
torture? Chillderburg is all about voluntary interaction. So some of these motherfuckers were like, "Hey, waterboard me," which is a strange tradition that has. This is the second year waterboarding has come up. I don't know why. The first year someone asked me to waterboard them. They walked up to me wearing like one of my masks and asked me to waterboard them. And I was like, I would really rather not. I don't want you to be my first. You know, like I need to.
It's got to be special. It's got to be. With someone
it does
really
have to be.
about.
It does have to be special.
Waterboarding is also ineffective, and you don't actually need that much to do it properly. But whatever, people go way overboard with it.
Well, so someone volunteered to be waterboarded like 4 times, which was, I mean, impressive of itself. I think the 4th time he had beer or liquor was used, but
was that the Swede?
No, that was Johnny, the doctor.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So anyway,
I like him.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Chillderburg at all. I'll have to like look it up.
I think it'd be worth you coming. I think you'd have
Is
fun.
it just like a little like sear shit, like some Asian?
What it is, Paige, is it's a pop-up anarchist village in Texas. So it is as free gets to a concerning level. It is a time. For sure. So I've gone. This was my 3rd year attending. This was its 5th year existing. And so I was like, Nathan, come down. Let's do this thing. So we recorded a video podcast out there.
Yeah, it was dope.
And we brought, like, it didn't used to be like a big gun guy gathering because it's kind of more like a Bitcoin guy and like Bitcoin and hippies.
Yeah,
but
it's like weird smatterings of like the
liberty. Yeah, but we've been a corrupting influence.
I feel like anarchists are to like some of the gun community how hippies are to the normal person. Like anarchists are kind of like the gun world hippies. Like, it's just what they do. They're in their thing. It's
they're
their
rascals.
Thing. Those little rascallions.
There was some rapscallion behavior going down. Trust me. There was one night. I mean, we had the silly gooses. Yeah, no, the discreet venture guys came out with nods and stuff. And so we had a bunch of like, you know, a bunch of hippies, a bunch of Bitcoiners, a bunch of gun guys, all gathering around playing with nods and IR lasers and shit. Like at like fucking 2 a.m. It was a vibe.
Dear, and there was also torture.
You keep okay. I'll just fucking get out of the way since you keep on fucking bringing it up. Someone was like, "Hey, BR, we're gonna waterboard you," and I was like, "No, you're fucking not." And a crowd formed and was chanting "BR, BR, BR," trying to fucking waterboard me. So I was like, "All right, you can waterboard me, but my gun is gonna be in my hand." So jokingly, I pulled out my handgun, had it pointed at the ground, cleared, and I was like,
"This is very normal behavior for Chillderburg. It's not.
Yeah.
It was not like brandishing or weird."
No, and so I was like,
"Fucking guns."
Yeah, I was like, "If you want to waterboard me, this is how it's going down." So I laid down, pistol in hand. And this guy's like, "I'm not gonna waterboard you if you have a gun in your hand," and I'm like, "Good,
yeah." Good.
So, and then I stood up and I was like, "And you see, people, this is why you have private arms."
And it worked. You didn't get tortured.
I didn't get waterboarded. So,
lesson in 2A, fam.
Exactly.
Yeah, so if we've learned anything,
gun use if I've ever seen one.
And no one got shot. It was a peaceful defensive gun use. But anyway, so that's Chillderburg. It's a vibe. It's weird. It's an hour outside of Austin, so it's much weirder than Austin, arguably.
Austin was weird. I didn't spend
Dude,
a lot of
fuck
time
Austin. Oh my God. I was there the first time like a month ago, or not even a month ago, a couple weeks ago. Fuck that place.
there. How does it compare to like Seattle?
Austin is like, it's very much of the same vein, but it's like if Seattle and Las Vegas had like a grimy child. That's how I
grimy
feel.
child.
Like, cause like you go to Vegas and you know what, you've seen it, you know what it's like. It's like walking around fucking, old Vegas down there when you're cruising down by like Double D or whatever it's called, Double D Casino and fucking everything else. You got all these old weird lights and chicks out there in goth outfits and people holding snakes. I was like, what the fuck is this? And like, I'm cruising around and I'm just like, I'm with my man Chalky and Jackson, and we got this little crew, and like, Chalky looks over at me and he's like, how you feeling, Paige? And I'm like looking around, I'm like, alert, because holy shit. He's just like, yeah, I feel that. He's like, you gotta spray these people like bugs. Just it was wild. Like I just walking around and like you don't joke about like in certain areas, especially like, the like cartel and stuff's all over the US, but there's like certain places like you just don't say that word, you don't joke about. Like there's so much fucking cartel in Texas. So it's like if Seattle had less like Russian cartel and maybe more like Mexican. Well, actually Seattle does have a huge like Mexican cartel presence too, I think. But anyway, it's a grimy. I was not into it at all.
That's fair. It's sad because like I've never met a cholo in real life, but I really want to love them because I find them really funny, and I know if I met them in real life, that would no longer be the case.
I think you have a very Canadian view of what a Mexican gangster is.
I don't know. Like from the outside, I just find like cholo rap is one of my favorite. Like,
I mean, to be fair, one of my favorite things I've seen in the last like year or so was it was some cartel guys riding straight through Phoenix on the interstate with like guns and shit right up on the dash, and they just had a video of them playing like probably Mexican rap or some shit, like just in broad daylight. I was like, yeah, that's Phoenix.
Yeah, that's just Phoenix, Arizona. Oh man, there's something, and I've brought this up so many fucking times, but I can't get it out of my head. It pisses me off so much.
Don't. If you fucking mention the fucking spikes.
No, the spikes. There's people in Texas, and they have the spikes on their tires. It made me that mad.
He mentioned it like 9 times, Paige, while we were in Texas. We didn't see one car. So people, what he's talking about?
Everyone I brought it up to was just like, "Oh yeah, it's just a Texas thing. It's a Texas thing."
It is just a Texas thing.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of the gladiators on their fucking like chariots with respect.
I think it's based as fuck.
Yeah,
like, I mean, like, I'll never.
Hey, Nathan, I'll tell you what. You spend any amount of real time driving around Texas, and you'll want fucking spikes on your goddamn sidewalls. I'll tell you what, son.
You know what? If they can have it, I want it.
Put them on your Prius, please.
I want it on my Prius along with like a belt fed.
Based. I want to see it. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
The boys, my man Donut just had to put a turd on his Hilux, which was pretty wild. Cool.
That's actually kind of fucking awesome. I want to find a way. Like, I'm going to be stopping in at AWS in 2 weeks, and I want to find a way to like see if we can set the Prius up. I want to take it hog hunting or something for the meme with the belt fed.
Reasonable, viable. Lots of places will have you do that. I got robbed out of going hog hunting my last trip there because the weather came in.
Robbed going hog hunting?
I just like robbed of my hunt. We were supposed to go helicopter hog hunting, and the weather was so fucking bad that like everyone got grounded. So we couldn't do it. And I'm like, God damn it! I've been planning like 6 months to go do this.
That's lame. That's
on my to-do list as well. Maybe all in the mornings to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for sure again. Like we're gonna try again. Like I'm going again. It's just irritating that I had to fucking thunderstorms. Every time I've gone to Texas, it's supposed to be like fucking hot.
Let's plan it, the 3 of us, boys trip. And Paige.
I mean, yeah.
and Lucas, if we can get him down, I think that could be
If anyone
fun.
knows, I mean, as far as it goes, yeah, I run around a lot in fucking Texas. There's a lot.
I remember a friend. I'm not going to exactly say who, but he listens to this, and maybe he doesn't want me to dox him for saying this. He's like, yeah, I go hog hunting every other week. I have belt fits and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, the hogs seem like they're a real pest, and they seem awful. Because he was talking about that earlier, and he's like, no, I just do it because I got a darkness in me.
It satisfies my dark passenger. Oh.
It's just like, this is how I get the dark thoughts out.
It's like the equivalent of drawing really fucked up shit on you're like, killing things. It's, it's just like that.
And now we're adults and we get to do it in real life.
Oh,
That's dark. That's dark. I actually used to. Yeah.
Oh no! What were you gonna say?
Do it.
I was gonna say, well, I mean, this is gonna be like a shorter episode than usual. Is what I was gonna start getting into.
Yes. We're keeping this. The whole point of this was to let all y'all know there's a lot of awesome shit to look forward to. Nathan's moving to the fucking U.S. We've got a lot of people that we've had podcasts and stuff of that they haven't had the chance to really get like their time in the light. So we're making sure that everyone's getting posted who might have gotten missed or slipped through the cracks in weird ways, because sometimes stupid shit just happens with social media or whatever. So we're making sure that everyone gets their time in the sun, and that we have the opportunity to get our shit exactly where we want it, to make sure that everything is going to be smooth sailing here on out.
Yep.
Yes.
Post episode 100, we're going to be coming in strong as fuck. I mean, we've got the video podcast on the way. We've got...
Oh, man, I'm so excited. Did you notice anything weird in the background of that? I kept on feeling like we were being watched, and I could have sworn I saw something just disappear when I turned around.
You are so neurodivergent, Nathan.
No, Paige, she's right, actually. We were going through the footage, me and the videographer, and we did notice a few things were popping up in the background that we didn't expect. It was a little concerning, so I'm not sure how that's gonna look when we're finished. We can't get rid of it.
That's fucking awesome.
Photos from this weekend, and there's just...
I didn't realize you meant from that video. I thought you were just like right now, like, oh, there's something popping up, and I'm like, oh my god.
Always being watched.
You see like the girls on TikTok, like, I'm so neurodivergent. It's like, no, on a scale of 0 to Nathan, you're a 3. Like
Nathan doing happy stimming. No.
Really stimming.
No. I saw a video a little while ago, which is like women with autism, and it's just the video. It's like, and this is my stimming men with autism. It's just a dude with a Crusader helmet.
Yeah, you're talking about muscle pilled, and that guy's based as fuck. Yeah, he was at the range day, the BRCC range day I went to not long ago that Donut put on, and Brandon Herrera, which was dope as fuck. And yeah, muscle pilled's hilarious.
But yeah, so we've got that coming up. We're gonna be talking to Antimatter Industries, and Snake Staff, and Flux. Yep. Yeah, fucking Roy's finally coming back. He was on like one of the first, I think, like 20 episodes, probably even earlier than that. So
yeah, I think so.
Finally returned to the show.
Contacted the beloved, or in contact with the beloved PSYOP girl. So
Miss
Luhan should be, in theory, making an appearance here, as well as we got a whole repertoire.
Hey, Haley, how do you feel about waterboarding?
Yeah.
We can have a whole conversation.
It's only okay if another woman does it. Do you feel safer?
I like how we popped on for a quick thing and it's turned into this whole fucking thing. That's always how it goes.
We'll close it out soon. But basically, people, all of this to say is that a lot of good shit's coming. We're taking a minute to kind of get ourselves squared away, come back hard, because Nathan's going to be moving countries. We don't want to be kind of half-arsing it while he's doing that. So we're going to be taking the time to really make sure these episodes are squared away, make sure they keep on coming out, build ourselves up a little backlog, and making sure we get the show where it needs to be. So looking forward to all of that. There's like really fucking cool stuff coming with the video podcast, the first video podcast, I gotta say, because we've got some other video podcasts and video content we want to be doing. Nathan's working on a spicy guide.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes.
It's good times ahead,
surprise
people.
party. I think that's going to be the title. Surprise party.
Surprise pie, I love it.
One of these
Yeah.
days, Nathan, will have you'll have to put yourself. Well, never mind. I'm just not gonna say that.
No, do it.
One of these
No.
days, you have to put yourself in a situation where you can actually enact these guides, because there's plenty of people who teach things but have never actually been fucking shot at, and it's like it's a whole different thing there, So it's like when you're in that situation, it's like, yeah, this is how you kill a man, and then you like kill a man, you're like, oh, that's different.
Well, that kind of sucked.
Yeah, this is different than I thought.
Why do I have spicy nostalgia now?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I was about to say, I did, once unfortunately kill a person, but that was mostly just because I was drunk driving.
Oh, that's all right then.
What?
Jesus fucking Christ, Nathan.
What?
Why?
Alcoholics don't run in my family. They drive.
National anthem plays.
That's how you leave. That's the real reason he's leaving Cucknadia.
I have multiple warrants out for my arrest.
I have to go. They will no longer tolerate me.
Drinking and driving is how I commune with God, okay?
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
It's all
This is not real.
Anyway,
R.I.P.
people.
Glenda Tisdale. She will be missed.
If they can find the body.
We'll see you in a couple weeks, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you again, everyone who subscribed to the Patreon and everyone who listens, anyone who has supported us along our journey. Because of you, we are able to keep this going. I'm able to move. Genuinely, this is something we've been working forward to for years. And
2
just
years
from
at
the
this
bottom
point.
of my heart, thank you. Seriously, without any of your support, we would not be here. So,
Don't simp for e-girls, simp for artists.
Boom. Anyway, people, thank you for listening. Thank you for 100K on the Instagram page, and we're at like 1.7 million downloads, people. So we're heading towards 2 million. So
holy shit,
yep,
dude,
the
2
times are
million's
good.
a lot.
2 million's a lot.
That is indeed a large number. I can't count, so I'm not quite sure, but it sounds like a lot.
It's not as big as 6 million, but we could get there. How many minutes a day of listening?
You just had to choose that number. You activated Nathan. Anyway, thank you people for listening. We'll see you in 2 weeks. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. God damn it, Paige.
You threw a 6 million joke.